I don't know. Can I? It's Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. We know it's Sunday come around. I try to share words of encouragement. So on today, I don't know. Can I? That's how I'm starting out on today. So one of my favorite scriptures, Proverbs 23:7, and it reads, my finger moved it. Okay, 23:7. And it reads, "For as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." And I probably shared this a time or two before, and if I keep on living, I'll share it again. Proverbs 23:7, "For as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." Okay, so not everything that a person speaks out of their mouth, they don't necessarily believe it. They don't believe it in their heart, they don't believe it in their mind, they don't believe it in their total being, they don't really believe it. They speak it, and it sounds good, and it grabs people's attention. But when it comes to living that thing that they say they believe, proof is in the pudding, right? So your actions speak louder than your words. If you speak it and you do what you speak, that's something you truly believe in. If you speak something that you believe and none of your actions line up with that, then you were just speaking words. You were just making hot air come out of your mouth, right? So as a man thinketh, so is he. Choose how you're going to think and then move in that direction. So R. Kelly, even though he's in jail now, but he used to sing that song. Song was number one hit song once upon a time, right? I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Matter of fact, song says I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away, because I believe I can do it. I believe it in my heart. I believe it in my mind. I believe it in my total being. And I'm going to get this thing to come to pass because I got this. I can do this, right? Can I? I don't know. So anyway, yours truly was in the United States Army. And in the Army, you know, everybody has a uniform. And so every uniform is going to have your name tag. It's going to have what branch you're in, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, what have you. And it's going to have your rank, right? So as you delve into other skill sets, right? Take different courses, you get different decoration to add to your uniform, to enhance your uniform, right? It symbolizes, it shows who you are and what you can do, right? So there was a young man in my unit, and in my opinion, he was like a slow guy, slow in almost every aspect, slow in the way he thinks, slow in the way he do his work, slow in the way we do PT. Excuse me. But this young man came to formation one time, and he had this new badge on his uniform. Was the aerosol badge. Look kind of, you know, it spoke to me, right? I was like, man, what's that? So he told me what it was. I said, how'd you get that? Went to this 10-day class and passed it, got the badge. So I thought with my leadership, I said, I wanna take that class. They got me in the next class. That class was aerosol school. Aerosol school gets you an aerosol badge to put on your uniform. You begin to stand out. So I went to the class, right? Went to the course, and the instructor was giving a briefing. You know, we had our training in the classroom, and then you would eventually go out and do your training on the course and what have you. Go back in the classroom, back and forth, till you get to the end of the course, pass everything, graduate. So anyway, the instructor, one of the instructors was standing on top of this 90 feet tall tower, wooden tower, right? And he had the bullhorn, microphone, what have you, and he was telling us, the students, the class, what we would be conducting that day on the course, right? So we were going to be running down this 90-foot tower, 19, 20 years old. That's pretty tall, right? So you're looking up at this man, and he's telling us these things that we're going to be doing, right? So you had already had different classes of how to tie a seat, a rope seat. It's called a seat, but it's not really a seat. It's just a rope tied around you, right? And different knots you learn how to tie. So he said, you know, you're gonna get into such and such position, and you're gonna, you'll be standing to the tower. You come 90 feet to the tower, right? So you're gonna be standing on the tower. Tower standing up, you standing on the tower 90 feet angle like this, right? So he said you're gonna be standing behind, you're gonna be holding the rope, and you're gonna run down the tower. We thinking like, this guy is crazy, he's insane, this must be a joke, right? That's impossible, right? Then they say, okay, after you complete that, you're gonna come back up, and the second part, you're gonna run, backwards down the tower. You're gonna rappel down the tower, right? That's what aerosol is all about, repelling, right? So anyway, so he described it. He kind of showed you, and then so a student on the ground looking at this guy like, he's crazy. This is crazy, not possible, impossible. All kind of doubts, all kind of fears. I'm not gonna do that. No way he gonna get me to do that. Then he had the instructor demonstrate. He had one of the instructors demonstrate. So one ran down straight, right? And then come back up, and then he ran down backwards, and he propelled down backwards. So at that point, we've seen it with our own eyes. We heard him give the instructions, give the directions, and we've seen it demonstrated. So now, one, we know it's possible. Two, we had to face our fears. We had to overcome our fears. And if this guy can do it, I guess if we follow his instructions, we can do it too, right? I can do it too, right? So we overcame our doubts. We overcame our fears and began to press forward, right? Not only did he demonstrate it, he made it look like it was fun as he was running, yelling, whatever, look on his face. He made it look like it was fun, right? So then, it was, our opportunity to do it, my opportunity to do it. Long story short, yours truly passed the 10-day course, and I got my aerosol badge, right? So I started out with what? I don't know. Can I? Looked up at him, didn't think I could, thought it was impossible. Got the instructions, got the directions, got the illustrations, seen it done, followed the directions, found out I was able to do it also, right? So what did that do to me? I weathered my storm, I adapted, I overcame it. And when I did that, it became a part of my mindset in life. What mindset am I talking about? The mindset when it comes to can I? I don't know. Yes, I can. I got this. What is this I got? Whatever it is I set my mind to. Goes back to R. Kelly's song. I believe I could fly. I believe I could touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. When you get something in your mind and you convince yourself, let me look and see, has this ever been accomplished before? World of Google, Brother Google, what I'm always talking about, Google is your friend. You Google something, and if you see that it's been done before, that means it's now possible because it's been done before. If something has been done before, it could be duplicated again. You just got to figure out the steps, the right recipe, and you can do it yourself. So, as a man thinketh, so is he. So in the Bible, right, as a man thinketh, so is he. You have to learn how to think. The Bible says, talking about taking off the old man, putting on the new man. How do you do that? Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. You renew your mind with the word of God, so you now know how to walk, act, and conduct yourself as a Christian, right? So we know on this channel, I'm always talking about what? Building your financial knowledge. That's how you think, learning how to think, how to do this, learning that it's been done before. It's been around since 1792, so it's been done before countless times. So if it's been done before, can I? I don't know. But if I get in, if I learn it, if I figure it out, if I believe I can, right? Learn what I got to learn to do it, all things are possible. Because I learned that when I faced my fears of that 90-foot tower. Eventually, I had to propel out of a helicopter. There is nothing that your feet is on. You're just dangling in the air, rappelling down a rope. Did it a few times, found out it was fun, it was exciting, it was thrilling, right? It was a rush. You get tired of doing it, but once you get the swing of things, it's down pat. Same thing with investing in the stock market, crypto, whatever, anything it is you want to do in life. Go and figure out, has it been done before? If it's been done before, that means there's now a roadmap. There's a blueprint. You can learn that blueprint, you can follow that blueprint, and you can reap the same rewards. You can even take advantage of technology and learn how to do things a little bit better now because of the technology that's now available to us in life. That's in anything, in your marriage, in driving, whatever it is you're trying to do in life, right? So you face your fears, you get busy learning what it is you got to do, so you will now know how to think in that whatever that task or that course of action you're trying to do, right? Because I can do all things, especially as a Christian. It's Sunday, you know. So I can do all things, what? Through Christ that strengthens me. That's a Christian. When you don't have Christ, then you just believe you can do all things, do whatever it is you're doing because you put in the legwork to learn how to do what it is you're trying to do. And then you just put that thing into practice. You put it into play. You put it into application, right? So once I see that it's been done before, I can duplicate it. I can do it myself. I can do it again, right? Now, that's not to say I might not fail the first time or the second time or the third time. But in my life, I've learned as long as you endure the task through to the end that you completed, you win. Now, everybody in a marathon, everybody in a race, everybody don't come in number one, right? Everybody don't come in second place. Everybody don't come in third place, and then whatever number of all of the participants that was involved in the competition, right? But when you go through to the end, you win. You win what everybody else who didn't get in the competition didn't. If you didn't get in, you win nothing. If you got in and you did it to the end, you got some kind of recognition. If it's just a certificate of completion, you got something that show you won. You might not come in first place, second place, or third place, but you endured to the end. You weathered your storm, and you got the accomplishment of completing the task. So, all I want to say is, I want to push your mindset. I want to push your ability to go, your willingness to go and learn, go and study, go and research, obtain the skill set that you need to be able to do whatever it is you're trying to do. Practice makes what? Practice makes perfect, right? And so you keep living it, you keep doing it, you don't quit, you don't give up, and you will adapt, you will overcome, and you will power through to the end. Then what you think, as a man thinketh, so is he. That means your actions line up with the words that come out of your mouth. You come to the end, you accomplish it. That means I can do this, right? That means I got this, right? That means I overcame. So when you believe something enough and you get everything in you that you need to accomplish what you're trying to do, then you, in a sense, you become unstoppable. You become unstoppable. So, can I? I don't know. If you learn it, if you put it into application, you can get it done. Because you can do all things, my friend. With that being said, you guys take care and be blessed continually.